Hi guys, welcome back. I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long. It's been a journey. I am now 2 days away from surgery, so it's Sunday, July 14th, 2019, and my surgery is on Tuesday, July 16th, 2019. Um, these past couple days have been I felt every emotion possible. And when I'm overwhelmed with emotions, I can usually rely on food. So this has been very challenging for me to rely on other things. For me, that's God. I rely on God and His scriptures and what His word tells me. And that's to focus on things above, to keep my thoughts obedient to Christ. And sometimes that's hard, especially when your thoughts are all over the place. So for me, something that helps me to identify how I'm feeling is to do a 5 feeling check. So there's mad, glad, sad, afraid, and embarrassed. And for me, with this journey into weight loss and the gastric bypass surgery, I felt all 5 of those. So let's start with the easiest for me, and that's glad. I have definitely felt glad to be getting this surgery. I've wanted this surgery since I was 13. I'm 29 now, so it's been about 16 years since I've wanted this surgery. And the day has finally come where I get to have it. I get to change my life. I get to see what it's like to not be obese for the first time in my life. This makes me excited for the new opportunities to come, for being able to travel the world, being able to just go hiking, go to the beach, go shopping with my friends, and not have to go to a completely different store. But all these things make me feel happy, but at the same time, they make me feel just a whole bunch of these other emotions. For me, yes, the next, they kind of all tie in together, and that's mad, sad, afraid, and embarrassed. I am sad. There's a sense of sadness in letting go of the past, of the way I used to live, the way I used to eat. It's kind of like a breakup in the sense that I've been going through for a while now, but this is like the final stage. So I am finally saying goodbye to all my bad habits, and that could make me feel sad. Let's go with mad. I'm mad at myself. Honestly, I'm mad. I can be tempted to be mad at other people for the situation that I'm in, for the weight that I've maintained my life, the gain after gain after gain throughout adolescence, really throughout my childhood. I mean, I've been overweight since I was 3 years old. And it makes me feel mad. It makes me feel really mad that I've allowed myself to get to this point. Which brings me to embarrassed. That's something that's hard to talk about because I'm embarrassed with who I am, in the sense of what I've allowed myself to become. The fact that I allowed myself to be almost 400 pounds because of my addiction to food. I'm embarrassed that I have to have this surgery to save my life. I'm embarrassed that I've allowed myself to get this far into my life and not fix the biggest issue, the biggest obstacle, which is my weight. I can feel embarrassed to come on here and to talk about this. which is probably another reason it's been 3 months since I posted my last video. This isn't easy to do. I'm literally opening myself up to ridicule, to comments, to cruelty, but I'm doing this so that I can remember where I came from, so I never can boast in myself, but I only can boast in the Lord and the strength that He's given me to do this. But I also come here for you. I come here so that I can help people who are going through the same process, or who are wondering if they should go through this process, who may not be happy with their life, who may be in this point where they've accomplished all these other things, but for some reason they can't maintain their weight or get to a healthy weight or break their addiction to food. I've been there and I'm going through it right now, and so I come here to say that you're not alone. I come here to know that I'm not alone. I'm getting surgery, like I said, on the 16th, and that's scary. I'm someone who is in need of control, and I think this is the most out of control I will be. I won't have control over the surgeon. I won't have control over anything. This is really a challenge for me to ultimately rely on God, to know that God is going to be in the operating room, that God is going to be with me as I recover, that God is going to be with me as I figure out this new way of life, this new eating, this new everything. God is going to be with me. And that to me brings ultimate joy. And I have to remember that. I have to remember that I'm not doing this for gain of attention or gain of anything except for being able to advance the kingdom of God. I don't ever want anything about my life to hinder the gospel. I've realized this past year really how hard it is for me to teach women about the joy of Jesus, about everything He can do in our lives, about how He gives us discipline and how He gives us self-control and all these things. And I'm sitting here teaching them this 200 pounds overweight. And I'm not okay with that anymore. I want my life to be an example of Christ. I want my life to be an example of His power. And I feel that God has provided me this surgery to be able to do that. And it's amazing because I can help so many people, but I have to help myself first. I have to be able to be alive to help women. I have to be able to travel the world. I have to be able to do all these things that I can't do at now 310 pounds. So I just wanted to come here and film this video as raw as I could, just really to tell you what's been going on in my life and to let you know that I'll be filming my journey. I'll be filming the day in the hospital, and really putting it together so that you can see firsthand what it's like, this journey that I'm embarking on with you.